this something filthy? We need a lid?
And when you come back to the fair, you feel like you haven't missed any time at all.
There's something for everybody.
It really joins everyone together.
You come back and you see your family year after year.
A time and place where everybody can just come together and sort of put all their differences aside, sort of have a lot of fun.
It's a good thing. It really brings it together, I think.
Totally awesome. Agricultural.
Exciting.
Awesome.
The beginning of fall brings the fair season to Connecticut. Thousands of people are drawn to the unique attractions such as animals, competitions, food, music, and small town feel. But local Connecticut fairs bring more than exciting rides and amusement to fairgoers. Two major events, the Haddam Fair and the Durham Fair, are an opportunity to celebrate tradition as a community each year.
The fair started in 1911, and it was designed and put together as an agricultural event for the local community. Basically what they did is the farmers wanted to get together and share and exchange ideas. So when they did that, they found that they had better cows, better crops, and that kind of thing. As the fair progressed throughout the years, it's obviously evolved and changed into what it is now, but it's still based on an agricultural event.
Because the fair started out purely just an agricultural fair. And like a lot of things based on growth and size, a lot of commercial things got introduced to it. But this particular team, for about 3 years now, that's what we've been focusing on, because that's the really roots of this particular fair.
Our biggest focus is actually on the agricultural part. All the vendors and rides and stuff like that are really for the people who come and visit.
Our three major attributes, if you will, are we're nonprofit, all volunteer, agricultural. And we have the largest concentration of what they call nonprofits. So our nonprofits, like the Elks or the Lions or all the benevolent organizations like that.
Educational wise, people learn a lot from it. Financially, there's a lot of vendors here that make money at this fair. It's their major fundraisers, and then they give it back to the community. The Lions, for instance, are selling the hamburgers, hot dogs, and French fries. They make a decent amount of money, and that money goes 100% back to the community. So it's real important.
And we've been coming here for many years. I've been in the Lions for 15, and they were here long before that. It's something we look forward to at the end of the summer. We like to come out and see the people and give them the food that they like and have a good time.
For some of them, this is their largest fundraising opportunity annually. So they make a lot of money at this, and then that money through their organizations gets channeled back into the community. So from an economic development standpoint, that's huge for us.
Well, we are a nonprofit organization, and all our profits we give back to the community during various functions throughout the year. We support our local schools and various other activities through our organization.
So the fair itself, all of the nonprofits, everything that everybody raises goes back into the Durham, Middlefield, Rockfall community. So the fair is big.
Families that move to Durham and they grow up, they all become involved with the fair because we're such a small town. So this fair has really fostered a really community spirit over the years. It's got a 96-year tradition of doing that, families being involved in the fair.
What I've seen, a lot of the people I talk to, they talk about how they've been coming here since they've been a kid. Their parents brought them here, their grandparents brought them here, and it's something they look forward to. It's a very festive and fun event for people. People reconnect, the personal reconnection. I know social media is really big nowadays, but this is a place where you can come back. You can be away for 1 year or 10 years, and when you come back to the fair, you feel like you haven't missed any time at all.
I think a lot of it's tradition, a lot of it's family. You come back and you see your family year after year. It's the old meet and greet, I call it.
The diversity of things that we have here, as I said earlier, there's something for everybody. You can come spend a day here, you can come spend 3 days here.
I say I've been coming to this fair for at least 30 years.
Ever since I can remember, so about 13 years.
This is my 3rd year coming to the fair after I moved to the town.
I've been coming since I was like 2.
I love the grounds, I love the exhibits, I love everything about the fair. It's so nice to come here, it's nice to see everybody and have a wonderful, wonderful time, and the food.
What makes it special is that everyone can come here and find things that they like to do, and people can see each other and talk to people that they haven't seen in a while.
I like how it's a very central social event for, I guess, the entire community. I've been walking around with my friends all day.
There's a lot of good food and rides, and you can look at pictures that people have taken, see their artwork that they've made.
It's definitely where everybody can show something about themselves, no matter whether it's inside one of the booths with their animals, or just expressing themselves with either music on the stage or walking around with friends. Something for everybody here.
I think it's sort of like a time and place where everybody can just come together and sort of put all their differences aside, sort of have a lot of fun,
And we're a small town, however, I think that it really joins everyone together, and there's like a real sense of camaraderie amongst, town members. And everyone pulls together to, make it successful and obviously profitable for different things, and everyone looks forward to it.
I think the fair impacts the community, first of all, by bringing us all together in a group. There's 15 of us who are on the director's board, so there's probably over 200 people that volunteer their time here over the weekend.
We have a fabulous group of men and women that run this thing, over 1,600 volunteers. Most of the folks are from the community, so again, it's part of their DNA as far as living here, if you will.
It's very heartwarming for everybody who comes back here, and you can see the smiles and the excitement coming from them.
All that little sea is the only trouble and